Hey guys, welcome back to Baycraft, and there's a few things that I need to let you guys know. So if you remember in the last episode I was talking about how obviously we made the toads, and I was going to make some owls hopefully as well. Well, I put a call out on the Baycraft Discord basically saying what I told you guys, so that I'm going to be making 4 and I only need 2, so does anybody want them? And Lady Allurio came forward and said she wanted one. Susie wanted one. I think Lilac said she wanted one. So hopefully we're going to breed them and then I can give one of those to her. But yes, so probably the episode after this, if not the episode after that, depending on how many I record today, we are going to be doing the owls as well. So we're going to have these animals ready to be turned into familiars with the ritual, basically when I've got all the demon stuff ready. But yeah, basically we're going to go ahead and do that. So they asked if I needed anything, and I just said that I'm going to have to find some bats and some dogs. So if they come across any, pick some up. And Lady came back to me and said that she'd found like 2 bats and 2 dogs, which is insane. So thank you so much, because that makes it a hell of a lot easier for me, because the bats were the one thing that I was worried about. A dog is not too hard to find, but it was like in big caverns, trying to get the bats caught in the critter snares is quite difficult. But I think she caught them in safari nets, which is a brilliant idea. So if you were doing this and you were maybe playing on a pack like this and doing witchery, I would definitely suggest maybe catching them in a safari net or a golden lasso, depending on what you've got, and then putting the critter snares down on the floor and letting them out of the safari nets and whatever else inside is a much smaller room. So then, you know, it's not going to take a long time for them to be caught. If you put like one critter snare in a cavern, for example, or a ravine, it's going to take a lot of time for that bat to fly near the snare and be caught. So that's just a little tip for you guys that I found was helpful. So first things first, thank you all so much for the love and the comments on the last episode. I do have some name suggestions, so we need to go ahead and make some name tags. If I can remember how to make them. I'm pretty sure we can make them. I think it's with like a slam ball. Yeah, so we need paper, string and a slime ball. So we'll go and get some cotton to make some string, because no doubt I won't have any, because I never have any. So let's hop on over here. Awesome. The other thing that I've been thinking is, because we can breed these animals that we're creating, I definitely think that I'm going to go ahead, and we might do it today actually, and take one of the toads and one of the owls to go and live in the shop. So one of these toads is going to be living in the shop in town, and he's going to be like the clerk. I think that would be really fun. So let's make some string. We've got paper. I'm pretty sure we've got slime balls. We are lagging a little bit. It's because I'm rendering another video while recording this, so I do apologise. Okay, we need 2, and I've got enough levels for 1. Great. So both of these names come from a lovely lady called Trishinator. If you haven't checked her out, go check her out on Twitter, go check her out on YouTube. I will put her link in the description. She's quite a new kind of commenter, if you know what I mean. I think this was one of her first comments on my channel, so I really appreciate it, because you know, I love asking you guys for input in these things, like names and stuff, and to get you involved. You know, you can name stuff, and I'm really happy when people do. So thank you very much for your suggestions. And she had some amazing suggestions. So we're going to name 2 of the frogs today. They're both her suggestions, and they're awesome. So there are 2 more frogs that need names, but one of the names is being the frog that's going to become our familiar, because I love it, and then obviously I love them both, and then the other one is the one that's going to go in the shop, because I think it'll be really cute. So the first name that she gave me was Fredo, and this is what I am going to be calling our frog that's going to be the frog that we kind of do the ritual for to become our familiar. I love that name. She said that it's a chocolate that they have in Australia that's in the shape of a frog, and obviously she said, I know they're toads, but he can have a frog name, right? And he definitely can. And we have Freddos too in the UK, and oh my goodness, that is just my childhood. Like, that is what we would have as a treat. And you used to get, oh, what were they called? I think they were just caramel Freddos, but then they changed it to something else. So Freddo was just the chocolate one, and then you used to have the ones with the caramel inside. Oh, they're so good. Makes me really hungry. So the second name, and this is the name of the lovely frog that is going to be going into our shop, is Fergus. Oh, what a cute little name that is. I think it is so, so cute. I was going to grab, you know what, I don't think I will. I was going to grab some dye and try dyeing some of the frogs, because you can dye them. You can dye the owls too. I don't know if you can dye the cats, but you can dye the owls, you can dye the toads, you can even, you can dye the witch's armour that we made, like the hat and the cloak, we dyed them purple. And you can also dye the witch's broom when you enchant it to be a flying broom. So that's going to be really cool. I'm queen of the chickens. I need to stop throwing them. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. You alright? You a bit lost? You just hop through into there, you'll be fine. I haven't had anybody come through yet, so that's pretty cool. So, who are we going to have as our frog for the shop? I feel like a little orange one, because he's really cute. So, Fergus! Fergus! Oh, hello! And I should be able to pick him up in a golden lasso because he isn't hostile. There we go. Sorry guys, you've got to live in there for a little bit longer until I move you. But that is so cute, little Fergus. And as long as he's sitting, he should just stay in the shop. It shouldn't be an issue. And then Freddo! Oh, little Freddo, you are so cute. Ooh, I can't contain it. So let's head on over into town, and I will meet you guys there, and we'll see what's been going on. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are at spawn, and there is just one thing I wanted to show you very quickly. I don't know if I've shown you it before or not, but I really wanted to show you again because it looks so good. It's Dr. Death's boat. Look at that. This is incredible. Now, as far as I know, Dr. Death doesn't make YouTube videos. He just plays on the server, so he wouldn't have shown this anywhere, but look inside. Oh, it just looks so cool, and he's done such a good job. It's so cool. So I just wanted to show you guys. And his house is awesome. Like, he's got like this hidden bit here, and then obviously his castle, and there's like, look, a fire pit, and like a little bench area here, and a stream with a bridge. It just looks so good. He's done such a good job. And then obviously this was like the first bit of the castle, and it's just grown and grown and grown, and it looks so cool. So here we are at spawn. The last time we were here was when we did the Ender Dragon fight, so if you haven't gone and checked that out yet, go and check out that video. It's on the playlist with these ones. I'll probably put the link in the description for you guys. That was really fun. There was 10 of us. There was 10 of us all together that did the Ender Dragon fight, which was really fun. Unfortunately, there is something sad that I need to tell you guys, and that sign not reminded me. I was thinking about it on the way over, but it kind of leads onto it if you saw it. Is that I can say this because he's done a video on it now, but Stargazer has left Baycraft SMP and has left YouTube, and we're going to miss him really lots and lots. Stargazer's Zero SMP was the first server that I ever joined, like multiplayer server, and the first one that I ever did a Let's Play on, and it was so much fun. We really did have a lot of fun. I wish I'd had more time to get on and do collabs with him. He has said that he'll do collabs with me, just not record it, which I think is going to be a lot of fun as well, so hopefully we will get to do that. But yeah, it's just a bit sad because I am going to miss Stargazer, and he was a good friend, and yeah, but I understand why he's done it. So if you go over to his channel, he does have a video up explaining why he is quitting YouTube and everything, and you know, that's fine. You've got to do it for you, and you need to make sure that whatever you're doing stuff that you enjoy and that is going to benefit you and is what you want to be doing at the time. And if things change, then things change, and you just got to change. As long as you're happy and you're healthy, and then it's all good. So, you know, it is sad, but hopefully we'll stay in touch, and I can go and read his face. I'm only joking. I'm not going to go and read his face. But yeah, I didn't realise he'd put a little sign up just saying thank you, but bless him. So let's head on over. Let's see if there's any Baycraft news. Nope, nothing since I put up. There's that. Cool. So I haven't set out any more plots or anything for shops. I'm hoping to leave this here because this is really helpful for everybody actually. As you can see, they've been using it to make charcoal, and then they were using it to make, what's this? That's it, creosote, to do the railway. And it all looks very confusing and very high tech, so I'm not going to touch it. But as you can see, you know, this is a really easy way. Actually, I'm going to take some. I keep forgetting to take some saplings because for our witchery, we need to burn a lot of saplings. So this is an easy way for us to get that. And then we've obviously got all the wood that I know I have been using to build stuff in spawn, because it's there and it's, you know, it's a renewable source. So simples. So let's have a look in here. I don't think I've shown you this for a while. I've been on the stream a little bit. Look at this. A ticket machine. You can buy tickets. You need a ticket to go on the train. So I was messing around. I think Hungry was streaming and Ryan was streaming, and I was here and I was messing around with them. And the trains that you make in Railcraft actually look like trains. And they have like carts and everything, and it just looks so, so good. I am so excited. They've done such a good job. And obviously for Hungry to be able to do it, she's pretty much had to learn how to do Railcraft from scratch. So she's putting in a lot of work to do that. But here's our little shop. We've still not got anything really to sell. There is a book here, but it's not selling stuff. Yeah, so let's put our little froggy down. So I think he should live just there. Fergus, hello! So he's going to be our little shop assistant. He can stay there. He should stay there. He shouldn't follow us, because he was sat down when I picked him up. Let's just check. We'll just run over here. No, don't hear any froggy noises. So that's all good. So he should just stay in there and look after the shop for me. You look after the shop for me? Yes? Good boy. He should be fine on this ledge. I know it's microblocks, but he should be alright. Yeah, and he sounds really cool in here too. Oh, it's dark and spooky upstairs. So that is where I'm going to leave this episode for today. I know we haven't done too much. We've just named our frogs and moved one and had a quick look at spawn. But it's looking so good. But that's kind of until I get everything together ready to do the owls. That's kind of like my main priority at the moment, so there wasn't really anything else for me to go through with you guys today. But I hope you've really enjoyed it. Please leave some name suggestions for the 2 other frogs that I've got, well, the toads, and I am going to need name suggestions for the owls. So think of some cool names for the owls. That would be amazing. If you have liked this video, please sprinkle some sparkles on the like button, share with your friends, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you're all having a great day, guys. We look so badass. And I will see you all soon.